What's up, y'all? I'm in my garage tonight. There's a rain going on outside, so I hope the audio is not too terrible. At the end of every deer season, I have a little bit of a tradition to repaint my rifle. I just rattle can it. I used to do different camo patterns, colors, whatever. So I figured I would shoot a video on how I like to paint it. There's a bunch of these on YouTube, but I figured why not just film the process since I already got to do it. So step one I like to do is tape it up. It's probably one of the more tedious parts because you want to make sure that you cover up everything that you don't want to be painted. Whether you've already got it painted the color you want it, or you just don't want to tamper with the factory finish, whatever. My scope, barrel, my action down here is all black. I'm just gonna keep it black. I'm gonna do kind of a black and gray paint job, and I use some laundry bag for texture. It's pretty cool. I'll show you how I like to do that. But yeah, I've already gone through and done the taping job here. So I'm bringing you closer and I'm gonna paint all this black. I take a few days to do it to make sure everything gets nice and dry before I start putting different coats on it. That makes everything last a little bit longer. I mean, it's a rattle can. If you want it to look perfect, get Cerakoted. But I do like the worn look of the rattle can after you've been slinging around for a few hunting trips. But yeah, let's get into it. So tonight I'm gonna try and get this covered in black. I'm gonna start out with just doing a light coat, let that dry, then do a heavier coat. And I'll probably do 3 coats total. And then tomorrow after that's dried, I'll add the gray and do some more black. And then I'll work this in here. This is just a cut up laundry bag. I've been using these for years. They make a pretty cool texture to them. Like this. When you do that like over top and vary the colors, it's pretty sweet. It adds like this little breakup to it. So we'll work on this first coat and see what happens. One thing I forgot to mention, if you're doing this in your garage, be sure to ventilate it. Now that we've given this a couple days of setup, we're gonna come in with the varying color, doing gray. And I come in kind of like slashes. If you're doing like 3 colors, you would alternate. So the way I'm gonna do this, just add a little bit. Like that. And the next thing we're gonna do, once that dries, is we're gonna add our texture. Like I said, I use these laundry bags. I got that from Grantham. You can use any kind of breakup. So you can use foliage to add like some more realistic camo pattern or whatever you wanna do, but it really just kind of makes all this blend together with some texture, so it's pretty sweet. Now when you do the part with the laundry bag, you gotta get pretty close to it with the spray can. Closer than you would think, because what this has is really tiny holes. So for the paint to get through it, it's got to be pretty close. Kind of see what it's doing there. Like that. And I'm coming out alternate. Next coat. Like that. Another thing I'll note too is that like these colors, they kind of fade together pretty well as it dries. So if it looks pretty dark now, that'll probably look really good once the colors fade a little bit. Here is the finished product. Kind of an up-close look on that laundry bag texture. It's rattle can, so it's not perfect. It's got some spots where the paint got heavy, but it is what it is. Once you throw this in the truck a couple times, it gets scuffed up anyway, so I just like changing it up every year. I think it's pretty cool. So hope if you want to paint your rifle, that helped you out, and thanks for watching.